Guys, look who we bumped into in Liverpool. Guys, it's all getting very real. We're here with the Busker. Guys, how you? A long day for you today, we heard.
Yeah, it's been a long day, but like always make time for Eurovlogs. Always make time.
Oh, that's what we love to hear. That's what we love.
He didn't bump into us. We planned this.
Oh, stop ruining! Stop ruining it. I'm joking.
He wants to be our fourth member, so yeah.
Sorry, I've done an audition. I am the fourth member. You keep backtracking and it's concerning me.
Cue audition here. Insert.
Yeah. Actually, if we go back to the previous footage, we didn't really call him a fourth member. He just made it to the finals.
You go to the final.
Just like the Busker.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, my friend. Let's go.
Let's have it.
Guy, we were treated to a little sneak peek of your rehearsal. Yeah. Looks freaking amazing, so bright, so colourful. We're going to Sweaterland on stage this year. Love it. I need to. How did it feel walking out on stage for the first time this morning?
I think we all had different impressions. I, at a point, had to remind myself I was numb. I think at first I was just like, okay, it's focus on stage. I'm on the prop. We did the first run. All of a sudden, it's like you have a small gap between runs, and then I'm like, I'm on the stage, man. Can I just take a moment and just take it all in? I was just seeing all the seats where my family will be sitting, and I was like, wow, like amazing, overwhelming.
I got goosebumps as soon as we entered the station. They were showing us like, okay, guys, so wait for us here. We'll direct and everything. I was like, whoa, this is a big stage, you know. I mean, I think so far this is the biggest stage that we ever performed as a group. Obviously, for us, it's a dream coming true, you know. Myself personally, growing up, I loved watching concerts, you know, renting DVDs, buying DVDs of my favorite bands and seeing them performing concerts. Now suddenly, fast forward to today, we're actually doing it ourselves. So yes, for me it was, wow, this is actually happening now.
Because this is a big thing for you guys, right? You know, you're from Malta, a small country. Yes. For you guys to be kind of doing what you love doing on this huge stage, potentially picking up loads of fans and making a much bigger name for yourself. Do you kind of think, oh shit, actually I need to pinch myself, this is actually happening?
Well, he pulled an S-bomb there, but we'll ignore that and edit it out. But this morning, I'm going to say the truth here. At 5 a.m. I woke up, laser eyes. You know, I couldn't get myself to understand the magnitude of what we're about to do. About a few hours later, but as usual, I kept my usual comedy going and my laughter face on. So I keep the vibe for the boys wherever I can, you know. But I was really nervous, I have to admit. Like, even walking on the stage with both my saxophones, you probably know that by now.
It's got sax appeal.
Yeah, that's my handle as well. Plug. But yeah, it was a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest, until I got onto the stage and we did the first rehearsal, you know. But once I saw that everything went well on the first one, the second and the third were just basically refining what we were working on all this time, you know. And everything started to lock in then. Now we're going to keep preparing ourselves, keep doing the best we can do, and hopefully we can bring the show to Liverpool, you know.
Yeah, tell me about this comedy you're talking about, because I've not seen any of this. No. Do you think you're a funny guy?
No, I am extremely funny, as probably your viewers know. Well, not really funny, you know.
Life of the party.
I'm an idiot.
He's the life of the party.
Some people call me an idiot too, but that's fine.
It's just keeping the spirits high.
Exactly. That's my goal always. Try to keep everyone's spirits high and just make sure we enjoy every step of the process and make sure we do our country proud.
And boys, you went back to school like in the past couple of weeks, right?
Yes. Last Friday actually.
They let you back in?
We actually visited all of our schools. Like, we did both schools over the past month. First we went to St. Aloysius, David's old
college,
school. And then we went to St. Augustine's Sports Day and the reception from all the kids in the primary, especially the primary. They were going nuts, you know. That's a feeling you can't explain with words, unfortunately.
Because we've seen like what an amazing reaction. I mean, all the Maltese acts always get an amazing reaction back home, but it's something like people have really bought into you boys this year. And to go back to somewhere where you were kind of growing up, and obviously you had your influences and your idols, and now these kids are looking up. I don't know whether they should be, but they're looking up to you. Like, how, you know, like, what advice would you give to like School Sean and School Dave and School Jean Paul?
Keep chasing your dream, Sean. Keep doing it.
I was heavily bullied for doing music when I was in school, so there you go. I'm here now.
You got your answer, bullies.
I always try to create bands. Okay, so since I was, I think, my secondary school, I used to go to my friends like, guys, let's form a band, you know, and encourage my friends to start an instrument. I saw people like buying instruments, start to learn an instrument, but then suddenly they give up. So and once again, I'm without a band. Unfortunately, as a drummer, you need someone to play with. You cannot be on your own, you know, since I'm not a singer. So yes, I definitely tell my younger self not to give up. And if there's something that you love in life, unfortunately, you cannot run away from it. And for me, music was always my first priority. Even up to university, I still kept on like, listen, this is not what I want to do. Music is what I want to do. Thank God I found these two gentlemen over here.
Gentlemen from Malta.
Who share the same ambition. Because again, that's something so difficult to find in people, that they are on the same level as ambition as you, and that they are goal oriented. And thank God again, these two people, the three of us share the same vision when we create music.
And just in case there's any doubt, we're really a family. So us three, we spend all our time together, we eat together, we drink together. Our girlfriends, wives, fiancés all hang out together. So all that's left is we have to buy a villa and move in and do a reality show called The Villa with the Busker. You know, that's the next step for us.
If anyone wants to sponsor that episode, those series,
we'll
be happily share a villa with a pool, underground studio.
Make sure there's a pool.
Yeah, underground studio connected by 3 doors that we can all lock.
Can I have a walk-in?
Beachfront as well, beachfront.
Beachfront. Malta, everywhere's beachfront in Malta, but you know.
Requirement of 3 trees at least.
At least 3 trees.
At least 3 trees.
3 trees.
and can we get invited for an exclusive?
You'll make your way there, and then you'll say we bumped into each other.
Yeah, we bumped into them.
And he's going to the final.
But guys, you have had a really hectic day. Now, lots of people won't know what the hell you've been doing today. Literally, just in a very short time. Tell us what the day has been like since your rehearsal. Just give a little insight into what's going on in your world at the moment.
Yes, John starts.
So, I need to give you a day in the life, sort of what happened today or after the rehearsal.
No,
so just today.
So we woke up at 6 a.m.
5.
I don't have breakfast, so I just stayed in my room, getting mentally prepared of what's coming up. Then we had to do the makeup, and then obviously we left to the venue. Did a brief tour, like security checks, etc., etc. Then we got on stage and we rehearsed. After we went to the viewing room, so we can see how we're looking, the camera shots, the lights, the sound of the song, etc., etc. Then we did some interviews with Eurovision. Then we had to do some content for our social media pages.
More interviews from Morocco.
More interviews. Hair consultation.
I was going to say, did you get your hair done today?
Not today. Today it was just about the consultation.
Yeah. And thank God for
the
that.
wonderful gift from Moroccan Oil.
Yeah. They're treating us as superstars.
Yeah.
It's really sweet of them. So thank you, Moroccan.
Then we actually had lunch, late lunch. I think at around 4 p.m. And then the coach came to pick us up, and we did even more content. For those of you who follow us, for those who don't, I suggest you come and follow us. We did an ice cream scene.
Yeah, we ended up, I don't want to use the word hijacking, but
we
carjacked an ice cream guy. He was very, politely we asked to just go into the ice cream truck and just shoot a small video on that. And we bought the ice cream.
We bartered that, by the way.
Yeah.
But he was really nice about it.
Yes,
He said,
really
"Thank
thank you. If he's watching the interview, thank you so much.
Yeah. So, and for me, I had to really be cautious of what I eat this morning at breakfast, because a lot of things do leave a kind of not so nice sound for your voice.
Oh, right. Okay. Do you know what? I was thinking you were going to say something else just then. Some after effects.
David loves his grains in the morning.
Yeah, so I had to steer away from all the sunflower seeds and the coconut shreds. I'm just waiting for tomorrow's breakfast, because whatever I eyeball today, I'm gonna have to eat tomorrow morning.
You've got to have a full English now. You're in the UK.
Can we press on more about David's diet? It's fantastic. when we go for breakfast, this guy, he just picks out the most aesthetic-looking stuff, Bit of, you don't like yogurt?
No, I don't like
the grain on top of the pancake with some honey, and a lot of different seeds, like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds,
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to have a bagel with with honey drizzled on it, coconut, coconut shavings, with dried banana and most probably granola on it. That's me.
I just like got this real desire to take you for a fry up now.
Oh,
like
brother.
I want to just like shove junk food down your throat.
I'll be the one eating hash browns, the sausage, pork sausage.
Now we're talking.
Pork sausage.
Pork sausage in it. I can't even do a Scouse accent. Pork sausage. What was that?
Pork sausage.
I'll do my best, Jamie Carragher. I can't. I'm just joking. I love Jamie Carragher.
But you guys have been busy. I'm hoping you're going to get a little chance to like have some rest.
I hope so. But
No rest for the wicked, man.
Oh man, we'll
we're
sleep
here
when
to
we're
work.
dead. Let's have
We're
some
here to
fun.
work.
Let's work.
So
Come on.
yes, we have a big responsibility of representing our country, and apart from that, we also have our ambition that we need to take care of. That obviously to make it to the finals and hopefully achieving a good result. So we don't want to leave here with any regrets.
Yeah.
So anything that we're going to do, we need to work and then we sleep later.
Exhaustion is much easier than regret, my friend.
Yeah, like music nowadays is not just about the music itself. Social media is such an important role and it's such an important tool. I'm the one usually bugging these guys to make the content, so we need to be consistent. We are well aware that our position in Eurovision has not budged much from the odds, but that's
Ignore the odds is what I'm going to say.
What
to
I'm
you.
gonna say is that the satisfaction of the reward would be much greater now that we're working thoroughly for it. So it's just important for us to keep on working because the reward is going to be much bigger.
Yeah, I don't think people appreciate actually how much work goes into kind of the brand. It's not just about turning up and doing some interviews and, you know, posting fun videos on your social. There's a lot of work that goes into that. But you guys are really, we can see you're enjoying it. And I think that's why we love you so much, because you are just having fun. And that would always be my advice, is just enjoy the experience. And please ignore the odds. I always tell everyone, don't look at the odds because they mean zero.
We're here to radiate positivity and to radiate energy and to make sure that people watching us are enjoying the same experience and taking on all that energy and just having their own party at home, you know. So if you're watching us, just put your party hat on, get your popcorn, you know, grab your closest friends and just party on, man, you know. We're there to give you that energy. So just dance with us.
Yeah, also like what we want to do every day has been a dream for us. So we're so grateful about that. We don't want to miss a moment where we're not showing our gratitude. And even though it is exhausting, us having the opportunity to live this moment is well beyond what we had imagined that we will be doing with our May this year. So it's about making sure that it's there, and we're showing the gratitude to be part of this experience.
What would you have been doing in May this year if you weren't going to Eurovision?
We had 2 private events that we had to cancel. Yeah.
Who did you let down?
Two
sorry,
wonderful couples.
Sorry, Sarah. We love you, Sarah.
They wanted. They booked us to play at their wedding. So I'm sorry.
To be fair, we sent half the usual setup. You know, we get session musicians for our private functions. We sent 3 of them for sure, and then we set up the band with the rest of the people to cover us. So I'm sure they're gonna do a great job, and they're gonna be really happy. So, but to add to that, I'd be with my dog on the dinghy. You know, just enjoying some of the beautiful bays in Malta. That's a plug. Come to Malta, enjoy Malta. Let's have fun together.
Probably would be writing new music as well, because
for
we're constantly
sure.
writing music.
That's who we are, man.
Where would you go to write music? Like, where in Malta would
studio.
you go to inspire? Is that where like all the inspiration comes from?
For me, it has to be my room. I have to be alone to start a project. But then it's about sharing it with the guys and having them add their brilliance on it to make sure that it's perfect.
Just to let you zoom in, our studio is as part of a little ranch in a place called San Juan.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like many multiple rooms next to each other with lots of different bands, and then you have like behind you have horse stables, you have like crops growing, and it's
Sounds like a movie, man.
I'm telling you,
inspiring,
it's really inspiring. And one of the visions I have for when we get back home is just sitting on that sofa in that studio and just watching Dave walk in. I'm always first, by the way.
Yeah.
Watching Dave walk in, watching John walk in, you know, us getting excited over something, you know, us pushing each other to continue writing music. And that's the beauty of music, you know.
But you guys do know how to have fun. I want to know, if I was going to come and visit Malta,
Oh, man.
like, what fun would I be promised? Like, where would we go? Where would we hang out? Where are like the best places? Where would you recommend?
Do you like jazz?
I'm not the biggest jazz fan, but I appreciate all kinds kinds of music.
Yeah.
yeah.
We can take him to the shack.
Yeah,
it's the
Shack. Let's go to the
Definitely
Shack.
Yeah.
What's the shack?
It's in Salena.
It's basically a club on the ocean. So like you have a big performance space. You have a big bar where you can drink and all that, you know, and you have lots of people, and it's always bustling up to the shoreline.
Yeah,
you know, with
there's
people.
live music, and it's just a good vibe because it's just along the shore. You have people just coming in from the beach, people just mingling, and even the selection of music when there's not a band playing is just amazing.
Wow. What if like we were going to chill somewhere though? Go somewhere like peaceful,
That's
quiet.
the place to chill.
No,
we chill there as well?
Different type of chill. But yeah, we can go definitely to some beaches. Yeah, we have Golden Bay. There is Adira. No, like have a selection. Yeah, it's like so many beaches you can choose from. Yeah, I don't know, whatever is down your lane, but you'll just definitely have a good time.
Well, I don't know how old you boys are. How old are you?
So Jean
Go chronologically, Jam.
is
30.
No way.
Yes.
Are you serious?
I'm 28.
You're 28.
I'm 29.
You're all older than I thought you were.
Really?
Yeah, I actually thought you were all like early 20s.
Ah, cool.
I'm nearly 40, but I can still party though. So I'll be down for a good party in
have it.
Malta.
I think being in the music, I think it keeps you a little bit young. Usually,
Is that where I'm going wrong?
sorry,
You're still in the
no,
music scene.
you're in the music scene.
Music journalism.
Exactly.
Is that what you'd call it?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm joking.
If it wasn't for people like you and your kind of channels, we wouldn't have the exposure we're getting. So thank you, and thank you for your efforts and coming here and giving us your time. So you have to appreciate that. You're doing a great job.
And we have had a lot of support on our channel for you guys as well. People loving the vibe, really excited about kind of seeing a bit more of the rehearsal footage, and obviously lots of people that are going to be supporting you next Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Oh God, it's coming around so fast. I can't
Yes.
believe how fast it's coming around.
Yeah.
Okay, the nerves are kicking.
No, don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Just keep enjoying the experience.
It's excitement. What definitely we don't want is the feeling that this is about to come to a close. It's been such an amazing experience, and seeing it come to a close, there's a bit of an uncertainty what comes next, and sometimes the uncertainty leaves a bit of fear.
No, I don't think you should be fearful. I think you've garnered a lot of fans who have just watched you as a bit of a surprise act, maybe representing Malta this year, which makes it even better. You know, we haven't gone down the road of don't wreck the place. We haven't gone down the road of kind of girly pop ballad, girly pop song, girly pop ballad.
Yeah, it's quite new for Malta, and this leaves a question like, who and what will represent Malta next year? Because hopefully this created a cascade of a new mentality or new type of selection. I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking the Busker +1. Maybe. Eurovision
Next year we can
2024.
join the festival, and the name will be the Buskers. It will be a different total brand.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't get why it's the Busker, apparently.
It's a bit misleading, they told us.
I've never thought about that, but tell us
That's
why.
great.
It's just basically a concept, you know. It's like saying, money. Money is money. You don't say monies. It's it's just about a concept of what it is. The Busker for us is someone who's been who has music at his heart and his forefront, and rain or shine, he's outside making people happy and changing the mood, and he's basically soldiering on the idea of music
And reinventing English grammar as well.
and reinventing.
And something else as well. A busker doesn't necessarily do what he does for money. You know, he does it for the love of the craft. You know, just because he didn't make a certain wave, maybe, but he can still play in the streets and make some money to survive. You know, that's what we are as well. In essence, we don't do this for money. We don't do this for fame. We do it for each other and for ourselves. It's what gives us pleasure, the making music, you know, the dedication of time and strengthening our bond, you know. So that's from the heart and honest. So if there's one thing which is authentic about us, it's our relationship and our commitment to each
brothers.
other. Yeah, it's beyond brotherhood, you know. As in, I regard these people greater than my own family. As in, we spend so much time together that it's impossible not to.
Guys, are your rooms adjoining each other, like in the hotel?
Unfortunately not.
I got my chaser though, so I'm working on that. Sorry, guys.
Like, I would not want to be next to you if I was
I'm
sleeping in the
loud one.
hotel.
You're right.
Do they lock away like the sax?
No, the saxophones are in our
Separate
wardrobe room, so I can't play the
You
saxophone.
can't play. I was going to say there'd be some
No,
complaints.
No, I
There
can't
will
play
be.
the saxophone. There would be, yeah, for sure.
Okay. But when you're spending your own time in your own rooms, I want to know what you kind of listen to. What's your
What do you mean by our own time?
Music.
Come on, when you go to-
do we
What's
have
time?
free time?
What's time?
At the moment, you're saying music, right?
Oh, come on, like you get a little bit of free time, like when you go
Yes,
to bed, when you wake up, like
exactly.
what are you doing just to like wind down?
I listen to music at the moment. Yesterday, there's a group, The National, and they just released their new album. So I spent yesterday evening just listening to it. And there was also Bohemian Rhapsody, the biography, the movie, and I was watching that one as well. So it's still music related for me. For me, it's always music related. And
last night, I actually watched Bohemian Rhapsody before I before I went to bed, and it was obviously the best thing to watch before going on stage this morning.
It's true.
Apart from that, this morning I just took a bit of a mental stress by doing some kind of yoga whilst the guys were doing makeup. That's where I disappeared. That they didn't know.
Okay.
They didn't notice. That's what I kind of do to wind down as well.
You're far too healthy for my taste.
He's dedicated.
I was last night when we were free, I was reading comments. This morning when I was free, I was reading comments. As you can see, I'm a bit obsessed, so that's not going to change. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Do you really read all the comments?
I read all the comments. I enjoy it,
Usually
genuinely
both of
speaking.
us.
And it's these people are giving time, you know, like what we did with the people we look up to. We go to comment, you know, and I'd like to think that artist I follow is looking at my comment, telling him how good he is, you know. So I don't want that to vanish for anyone, you know. If someone's giving us the time and their commitment to support us, every video, every piece of content we release, I'm going to be there reading every comment because they deserve that.
Oh, I like that. So guys, make sure you're following them on Insta and TikTok and where else can we follow you? I feel like I've been following you around half of Europe because it's like everywhere you go, I seem to be there. I'm sorry, guys, but I need to know because you are like brothers now. Is he the most annoying person to hang out with?
I wouldn't say annoying. No, it's not annoying.
I'm the
He's
most energetic, I think.
yes.
Yeah, I don't like to sleep much.
And
I'm saying it in jest as well because I do love the humour of all of you. You seem like the sensible one. You're the healthy one, and you're the joker.
I'm actually quite healthy myself, as in I lost 13 kilos in the process from Mesk to here. So
Really?
yeah, I plan on keeping that up as well. So as well with the help of my
You're looking trim. You're looking trim.
What do you think, brother? Yeah.
I don't know. I think all of us bring different things to the table. I always say that Jean and Sean are the polar opposites, and I'm in the middle, always ranging. So, I don't know, in the sense that loudness or possibly introvertedness or extrovertedness, it starts from Jean to Sean and trails back like this. And I'm always in the middle of things.
Okay, but you each must have an annoying habit, though.
Yes, for sure.
So I want to know, like, what would be John Paul's annoying habit? And I've got to ask these boys.
I know one.
Go for it.
When he gets nervous or he's stressed, he likes to do this thing with his mouth when he does this sound. That one, jeez. Whew.
That's like a horse sound.
Yes. Okay. What's my annoying habit?
I would say David's annoying habit. It's not really an annoying habit. It's not an annoying habit.
Okay,
no.
this is difficult.
No, it's probably his pickiness. You know, but that's a good thing. So I can't really call it an annoying habit. You know.
Attention to detail.
It's a good thing. So I no.
It's like one of those things we're gonna do a content and they'll be like, Sean, sunglasses and hat off. John, do the blah 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 off. Blah, 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 blah. Sean, you're there. Guys,
Just took
switch
my
sides.
sweater off of the
He's the
performance.
organizer. Is he the organizer?
He's the content guy, you know. He's the one who comes up with these concepts, and he wants to keep the continuity in the concepts, you know. JP's the organized whip one, you know. He's in, guys, this has to be done. Guys, this has to be done, you know. I'm the one usually chasing after sponsors, you know.
Money.
Money and sponsors.
If I had to think about Sean's annoying habit, it would be it's not an annoying habit, but every time we're doing some kind of shot like this, as soon as someone's just like, okay, let's check it, he'll be like, okay.
I vanish, right?
Sean.
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
It's ADHD, brothers. I can't stay in one place for too long. I start to get, you know, a bit
Antsy.
antsy. I need to move around.
I'll take the hint. We'll wrap it up. I'm joking.
No.
I was joking.
I just love to.
I can banter too, my friend. I can banter
You see me
too.
like walking about like that all the time, even during interviews. Like I fidget a lot, you know. Even at work, I have a lot of fidget toys. It's what I do.
But that's his best suit as well. That's what he brings to the table.
But we will have to wrap it up, guys, because you guys do need to have. I really want you to have a little bit of relaxation tonight as well, because I know you've had a really long day. But you've had such huge support from Malta, and like Malta has like the biggest Eurovision fans ever. Like they're crazy into Eurovision, and I know you would love the opportunity to give a message back to them.
Yeah, no, for sure. We've time and time again said thanks to all the Maltese who gave us this opportunity to basically represent them. It's hard to be a musician in Malta because we all know the limitations we have, but for us to be given and handed this opportunity is a big, what's the word?
It's an honor.
It's an honor, basically, and it's a responsibility that we're pushing forward because we know we just want to make them proud. Maybe in the possibility of us Malta ever hosting the Eurovision would be the biggest gift we could give back to Malta.
And something that the Maltese have given us as well. We've always been hard-working, but having the trust of the whole Maltese population behind us, we've taken hard work to a new level now. As in, we're willing to kill ourselves in the process of doing the best job we can. So we're going to make Malta proud.
Yeah, that's it.
You have already made them proud, I think. And those of you that aren't from Malta, you need to pick up the phone and vote for these guys on Tuesday, please. I need to check. Can the UK vote in the first semi-final? No! I was going to get my mum to vote for you just then.
Brenda?
Brenda.
I love you, Brenda. Love from here, from the Busker. We love you, Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda's kind of got a bit of a thing going on with Voyager as well in Australia. They've named their keytar Brenda after my mum, so that she can be on the Eurovision stage. So
the shiny saxophone on the stage.
Can we call that Brenda as well? Has it got a name?
Too.
Brenda 2.
Brenda Junior.
Brenda.
Nah, Brenda Shine.
Brenda Shine with the surname.
Brenda Shine.
Middle name.
Shine.
Oh, Brenda Sparkles.
Brenda
Sparkles.
Brenda Sparkles.
That's my saxophone.
Official.
Official shiny saxophone.
I'm gonna shake
for
on it.
Eurovision. Let's go, Brenda Sparkles.
There you go, Brenda. You've done it again, beating me to a Eurovision stage.
Love you, Brenda.
Guys, we freaking love you. I find it so hard not to swear. We love you guys. Can't wait to watch you do your full performance on Tuesday. And we would love to talk to you again when you qualify through to the final. Because we're sure
That's
it's going to
where
happen.
Brenda can vote for us then.
Brenda will vote for you in the final. That's it.
See you in the final, Brenda.
See you at the final, Brenda.
And you'll see Brenda Sparkles. Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda Sparkles.
Also, I think it's time we give you something of ours. Get that hat.
Oh, am I getting an official?
That hat is.
Am I getting an official?
That does not do him justice. He's a busker. He needs a hat.
Yeah, I also need to have a little wire because it's very hot.
Yeah, brother, it is. There you go. That's a big hat for you.
Hey,
oh my
thank
God,
you,
that's
boys.
a
Thank you.
brother.
I'm still waiting for the sweater, but the hat will do for now.
The hat's much cheaper, so that's good. You get it.
They need sponsors. Guys, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. And we will catch up with you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.